Howdy, good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Sunday. It's time for some chalking. So I am Becky Arnett O'Karmas. I'm your independent designer of Chalk Couture. I am so glad you could stop by and visit. Hello, Miss Emily. How are you doing tonight? Got some fun things planned. Did everyone see my little mini poll I put up trying to figure out what I wanted to ink on for some coffee cups? So looks like we've got some winners. We did have a tie for most of the evening. Hello, Miss Denise and Miss Sandy. So tonight we're going to be doing some inking. I've got this really cute little transfer here that has all kind of farmhouse goodness on there. Look at that. Isn't that just like full of goodness? We got bacon, we've got cows, we got chickens. Oh my goodness. So we're going to be playing around with all these little guys. So this has got little cut lines here. So you've got like 12 little sayings that you can cut apart. And you can put this on all kind of goodness. This could go on like coffee cups. It could go on little tea towels. It'd be really cute on some tea towels. I believe in the brochure they had them on little bitty small mason jars. Or something like that in the kitchen. Wouldn't that be really cute? Some little mason jars with these little guys on it. Or they've got those cute little sterling silver little canisters that you can get in the store. And then just put some chalk in on that. That would be really cute. So, tons and tons of ideas that you can do with these little guys. So, we're going to be playing around with these. And I did put out a little poll to see which one everyone wanted me to do some inking on. And looks like our winner, well, let me show you the top 4. This one was in the top 4. So, we have Milk and Cream. We have Farm Sweet Farm. Hello, Miss Tracy. Grateful, Thankful, Blessed. And then we have Farm to Table. These were our top contenders when it came for voting. And our top one went with Milk and Cream. So Milk and Cream was our top winning. So we're going to do something with this one. And then our second one was Grateful. So this one came in second. Grateful, Thankful, Blessed. So we're going to play around with this one. These two are super cute. I would have loved to play it around with this. I was debating on putting something on the back of the coffee cup. But I'm not. We're just going to stick with our top 2. So that's what we've done. And I've already got all these cut apart, of course. I had them all ready to rock and roll. Now this is, I did put my link up top for my online store. If anyone wants to grab one of these little guys, this is a size V transfer. These are reusable. You can reuse these anywhere from 8 to 12 times. So lots and lots and lots of goodness out of this little guy. And I've got my cute little coffee cups. This is pretty much the color of my kitchen. Oh, I like that, Emily. We'll go with that. And Sandy, whoever started it, yeah, that works. Our share word of the day is #farm. Love it. Y'all take charge. #farm is our share word of the day. So share this over to your timeline. I think we only need a handful of shares before we get to play tomorrow for our for a little giveaway of a finished good. So this is the color of my kitchen. I am a turquoise girl, so I needed something to dress up my coffee cups. So I think I'm going to want my coffee cups kind of displayed something like this so we can see them. And then, of course, this is something that has to be washed. So anytime you have a surface that's going to have to be washed, you're going to have to use ink instead of chalk. So we're going to have to use some ink today because, of course, these boys have got to be washed. So I think we're going to use white, just because I like white. And don't have my fuzzing cloth. Typical, I'm going to forget something. But you know what? Let's improvise. Let's improvise tonight instead of me running off to go get one. So I am putting this on, this is a really smooth surface and it will grab your transfers. So you want to make sure you fuzz them. So So this is a silk screen transfer for those that have never saw Chalk Couture, don't know anything about it. This is the first time. Put a 1 in the comments so I can welcome you. So these are silk screen transfers. So that is a screen. It's not a stencil. But our chalk paste and our ink will go through that. It makes almost professional looking projects when we're done. So pretty cool, as you can tell from behind me. I mean, all that lettering comes out so crisp and clear. It's gorgeous. So we have to fuzz this little guy here. So I don't have my fuzzing cloth. I forgot it. We're just going to use my shirt. How about that? Ooh, let's not do that. Let's just use my shirt. So I'm just going to put it on here and pick up a little bit of fuzz. Maybe I should use my shorts instead. Ha, it's funny, Sandy. Hey, you know, they tell you to use what you got. Okay, so let's put this on the surface. Now, since we're using ink, you have to heat set the ink. So in order to heat set this for my coffee cups, I'm going to put these, I'm going to put my oven on 350. I'm going to put them on like on a baking pan, cookie sheet. And then I'm going to put them in the oven. I'm going to bake them for 30 minutes at 350. And then I'm going to turn my oven off and I'm going to let that oven come to room temperature before I take them out. And then I will have them heat set. Now, if you were putting this on a t-shirt, tea towels, pillowcases, something like that, you would still use ink because you're going to have to wash it. And then you're going to use an iron. So you're going to put a piece of parchment paper between you and your fabric. And then you're going to iron it on medium for 4 minutes. Then you're going to turn your shirt inside out or whatever you've got that you're using. You're going to turn it inside out and you're going to do the same thing on the back side of that fabric. So, you know what? I think that's crooked. No big deal. Take it off, do it again. Of course, if you have an easy press, that's a lot faster, but I don't have an easy press, so I'm going to use an iron if I'm doing it on a t-shirt. And I'm going to iron it for 4 minutes on both sides, but we're going to throw this in the oven. I'm going to put my oven on 350. I'm going to put them on a cookie sheet, and I'm going to bake them for 30 minutes. Turn my oven off. Let it come down to room temperature, and then these boys can be washed. Now, the company says to hand wash. Girl, I don't hand wash nothing. It goes in the dishwasher. Now, granted, you know, it is going to come off eventually because I put it in the dishwasher. But I've done these before. Actually, I had coffee, some type of coffee saying on these same coffee cups. And I just kind of scratched off what was left on here. Because like I said, it's going to go in the dishwasher or I'm not messing with it. And it lasted for, I don't know, almost a year. Pretty close to a year. So, you know, I can live with that. Because you know what? At that point, you're ready to change out your decor, right? Yeah, you are. So this is ink. So this is what it looks like on the front. Of course, it's got a little bit of Couture ink. So this is a 3-ounce container. It is $13.99. Our chalk paste comes in the same containers, and they're $12.99. I got a little ink on my table, so I wanted to get that up. It is ink. Okay, where am I at? Okay, so I'm going to use the same squeegee. I'm using the same transfer. I can use this same transfer, and I can use chalk paste with it. So it's got that full benefit of being versatile depending on what you're using and if you're using chalk paste or if you're using ink. So I'm using the same type of squeegee that we've done before. So this is my ink. It's going to go on, it's a lot thinner than the paste, and you don't really have to worry about doing the stirring and all that good stuff. It's not going to hurt, but I've already stirred it. Because in all honesty, I had 2 things of ink and I was combining them all in one. Combine them all in one. So I'm just doing the same thing that we've done with paste, is I'm just putting it over my silk screen. You want to make sure you don't have any bubbles. And then when I use ink, I'm only going to go in one direction. I'm not going to go back and forth. I like to go top to bottom because that's going to keep it less apt to bleed on you because the ink is a lot thinner. So sometimes it's known for bleeding. So I've got that covered. I've squeegeed off the excess. I'm going to grab a corner, and then I'm going to work it kind of toward the center so I'm not pulling diagonally. And then I'm just going to pull that off. And there we go. What do you think? Look at those letters. Look how crisp and clear. Doesn't that look like a professional done that? Me and you, we done it here with this. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This goes into my water bath, and I'm going to wash it and reuse. Wash and reuse it. Now, you want to be careful because this does take it longer to dry than paste. Paste dries a lot faster. This takes a little longer. You want this to dry before you put it in the oven, okay? So I'm going to put him off to the side. But look at him. Oh, he is so stinking cute. Love. So now we're going to do milk and cream. Don't have my fuzzing cloth, so I'm improvising. A little improvising today. Hello, Miss Teresa. Hello, Miss Noel. How's everybody tonight? Ink on side. Okay. So now we're going to put it on my other coffee cup. So this is, you know, a round surface, so it's a little bit trickier than a flat surface. So you just want to make sure that you've got all the bubbles out of it. And you're only worried about the silk screen area. You know, you don't care if you got bubbles anywhere that's not a silk screen area. So don't let that stress you out. So just make sure you get all the bubbles out where your silk screen's at. So, see how I have bubbles everywhere else? And I'm not stressing because this center part where my design's at, that's the important part. That's where I don't want any bubbles at. So that looks pretty good. I got one right underneath that A, but it's underneath the A, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so we are ready. You have ink on the side of the coffee cup you just did. Oh! I do, don't I? Well, let's fix that. There. It's gone. Thank you, Miss Sandy. And all capital letters. Boy, she was hollering at me. She was telling me to get that ink off. I got some here on the back, too. There we go. It's gone. It's out of there. So let's go back over here to our other coffee cup. Grab me some ink. I'm going to press it into my transfer. Excess goes back into my jar. If it doesn't move close to my computer. Get that excess off. Make sure I've got all my letters covered. Missing a little bit down here. Okay, same thing. Grab a corner. You're going to work it to the center so you're not pulling diagonally. And then you're going to pull that boy off. And there we go. Milk and cream. What y'all think? Don't look like I have any ink on that one, Sandy. Think I'm good. Goes into my water bath to wash. Unless I got some on the bottom. So this would be cute for like a housewarming gift for somebody. This would be cute for a lot of Christmas presents, birthday presents. I mean, who wouldn't like this? I mean, look, we just made a set of these. You know, put some candy in it, whatever. Cute. Stinking cute. I think I might have to make me a whole set of these. I'll have to go get me some more coffee cups. Okay, let's get that off there. Into my water bath. Close up the ink. So one nice little trick about these is the inks come with a white top, and then the paste have the black top. So if you're ever in a pickle and you're trying to remember what's what, didn't mean to yell at you. Well, good. So our paste, this is water-based. It comes off with water. It's got the black lid. And then the ink, which is the permanent when it's heat set, and I've got ink all over the top of it, it's got the white lid. Just a little bit of FYI for you. Oh my goodness, I got ink all over my hand now. Okay, so I'm sure everybody knows I had that the vertical sign workshop when we made welcome on the big long signs, 4-foot signs, and the 3-foot signs. Everybody loved them. So much that I've got people requesting me to do that again. So I'm doing another vertical sign workshop. And I'm sure everyone saw what came in my box, right? When I got in my box of goodies, I had one that had autumn coming down, and I told you that would be awesome on that sign. So that's what we're going to play with now, because we're getting ready for fall, right? It's not too far away. So don't forget, you can get this on my online store I have posted. That one is called Locally Grown. So you can always go up to the search button and put Locally Grown, and that'll get you to it faster. So size B transfer. It's an 8.5 by 11. It's the size of these. You've got 12 little guys here by the time you cut them all out. And it's $14.99. So let me show you the home one, because I haven't demolished the home one. Woo, Nelly. So here's the home one. So this is a 3-foot tall sign, and he's $30 at my workshop. Cute little sunflower right here. And now I'm adding an option for those that have already done a workshop, or even those that are coming back for a new workshop. We can do home, or we can do fall. Fall would be really cute on this size board. But this is a $30 board. If you want to come back to another workshop, or if you want to just add another saying while you're here, you can flip it over, and then you can do another saying on the back, and that'll be an extra $15. And I think fall would be really cute on the back. That's just an idea. But we're playing with a welcome today. Woo, Nelly. Well, look, this had welcome on this side. This is the first time I tried using these little monogram letters to make welcome. So that was my first attempt at the welcome. I think he came out really cute. So this is a 4-foot board. He's 40. And then I painted him white on this other side to try it a different way to see how I liked it with white. I brought it down lower, and I put a cute little bow up here for this one. Well, at the workshop, we weren't really sure if we could take off these letters, because this is wood. You know, wood is not very forgiving if you have an oops moment, right? Look, I got it off. Can you see that? It's gone. Because now I'm going to put autumn on here. Isn't that cool that we done that? Let me show you how I done it. Because it didn't just come off. I had to use a board eraser. So I know you guys have heard me talk about the board erasers. It's like magic erasers, but it's intended for our paste and everything, because it's not toxic like a magic eraser is, and it won't mess up our stickies and all that good stuff. So you've seen me take off stuff before off chalkboards, right? You just put a little water on here, because it's chalk. I haven't sealed this board. I didn't seal it. Now, if you were making this for your outside, and you would want to seal it with like a polyurethane because it's going to be out in the weather. But, you know, I'm just playing, so I didn't seal my board. So now, this is just like how we normally would take it off, right? We put a little water on here, we got to disinfect it white, and then we just take our paste off. Now I painted these boards, I painted them with like a chalkboard paint, so it is a chalkboard paint that I used. And then I did put some wax on here, so wax does make it so it's not as porous. So I'm sure that helped out with this. So always make sure that you wax your wood surfaces. So if you have an oops moment, it does help you out. Because, I mean, you know, we are all human. We do have oops moments. I'm going to go over here to my W and spritzing it down with some water. Coming out with my little disinfectant white. Oops, but you can't see what I'm doing. So I have been challenged by my upline leaders to do, well, they're challenging everyone to do lives every day. So I know tomorrow I'm going to be online because, you know, we'll be doing our drawing for our giveaway, so that'll count for tomorrow. But I'm going to probably try to pop on for like 30 minutes. So my lives may be shorter. I know y'all will be so upset they'll be shorter. But it means I can do shorter projects faster, and then, you know, you can go on to your life. So I'm going to be trying to do a live every day. That'll be my goal. Haven't decided on the who, what's, where's, and hows. Okay, so this is typically how we take all this off. So I've put the water on here. I've scrubbed it. I've used actually 2 disinfectant wipes here. And I'm going to put the board up because it's not taking it completely off. So can you see? You see a little bit, right? You see the shadow of the W and the E, right? Still there. Not as bad, but it's still there, right? So these board erasers are awesome. Super. So they come in a 2-pack. They're $2.99. Now watch this. I mean, everyone knows how magic erasers take off those scuff marks off the walls, right? I mean, they're like, awesome. I love me some magic erasers. So you know I'm going to love me a board eraser. These work really good on cleaning your transfers as well. So when you get your transfers, I use these to clean them. And of course, I use these when I'm taking chalk off of surfaces. Look at that. Gone. Perfect. We can chalk on this boy again. Now, if I was smart, I would have got my wax out because I fully intended on having my wax out to throw some wax on this boy. But, guess what? Don't have it. So that means I can't make a boo-boo, right? And this thing's going to have autumn on it. Because I doubt it's going to come off. It might. I don't think I have my big autumn still on its package. But it comes, this is what it looks like. I already got it cut apart. So this one is one of those really big, huge transfers. It's a size E transfer. He's $39.99. And he comes with everything here to make Autumn. And I'm sure he's called Autumn. Let's see. Where's my little thing that tells me what he's called? Yep, it's called Autumn's the name of it. So it's a size E transfer. $39.99 if you just want to buy a transfer and do this yourself. Or you can come to my workshop and we'll do it. So my next workshop is going to be the 28th of July. It's the last Sunday, and I'm going to have to get my fuzzing cloth for this boy. So he's the last Sunday in July. It's from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. here in Crestview. Ha! I got the wax too. And the fuzzing cloth. Now normally when I use the wax, I like to wear gloves because this stuff stinks. Because this is what I use. I use paste wax. Only because I already had it. I refinished actually this eat-in kitchen table. I'd refinished it and used this for that part. Guess this thing's not going to open it. Okay, so while I'm going to do some wax on here, I need to know what color are we going to do these Autumns. Are we going to do it in pumpkin pie? So this is pumpkin pie. Or are we going to do these Autumn letters in shimmer copper? So this is shimmer copper. So shimmer copper or pumpkin pie. So you guys go ahead and vote for me. I didn't grab the red orange, Teresa. I think you're partial to red orange, aren't you? Let's see, I've got one shimmer copper, and of course I have a red orange. I just cut some of my rag a little bit here. I put that before you said, oh, okay. You threw it out there before I gave you choices, huh? So normally when I use wax, I like to put my wax on and I'll let it sit for 20 minutes and then I'll come back and buff it. And then I like to let it cure overnight. But guess what's not going to happen? None of that. But it's better to have some type of barrier on here than nothing, because that's going to kind of help us out. That's going to help us out in case we have an oops moment, right? Or if we hate it and I want to take it off. I thought I was going to have to paint this board is what I figured I was going to have to do. Because this is my little board I like to have up during the workshops so people can look at it and get inspired by it. That's why I have welcome on the other side and it's stained, and then this one's white. Just for inspiration purposes. Put some wax on here, and now I'm just going to go ahead and buff off our excess, and we are going to get down to business. Here's my fuzzing cloth. And we're going to work from the bottom and come up. And these are really big letters. Look at that. These things are huge. And I really should write what's on the back of these boys. If I had a Sharpie, that would be optimal, which I do not have. I don't know if you can see the yellow. Do I have another color anywhere? Ooh, do I have a Sharpie? Yay! I do have a Sharpie. What I did was just write in on the back of that, because these guys, especially considering I'm going to have a whole lot of them apart, it just makes it easier for me to know what goes where. So I'm just fuzzing this. I'm going on wood, so I'm fuzzing it more than 3 times. Normally 3 is my magic number, but it all kind of boils down to my surface I'm using and how sticky the transfer is. So I'm just eyeballing it. I'm an eyeballer type of person. I did have some folks at the last class that I had to get the rulers out. I had to get the rulers out. You know, there are people that like to measure and they want to be precise, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. I am an eyeballer though. So this is a really big silk screen area right here. Let me get it closer. I don't know if you can see it or not. But this one's really big silk screen, so it's really important that you make sure no bubbles are in there. If you have a bubble, you'll be able to see it with a big silk screen. Okay, so it looks like I had a couple of votes for Shimmer Copper. That looks like that's going to be our color. Good choice. Good choice. I kind of like that too. So he's new. He should be fine, but let's just stir him up. Oh, yes. Oh, he is gorgeous. Look at that. Look how creamy that is. Yes, pretty. Now, all these shimmers are a little higher. I think I told you earlier that our pastes are $12.99. Any of the shimmer pastes are going to be $17.99 because they already have the glitter already in there. Where's my big boy at? As Teresa would have done, she brought the big boy over here for the workshop. She has the Big Daddy. So this one's the Big Daddy. He's the 4-inch handled squeegee. He may be the one of choice. He may be it. Or we've got the angled squeegee. I kind of like him. So he's a little bigger than the little smaller squeegees. So I think I'm going to try him out. Can you see? I may have to go to the Big Daddy because I don't want my paste to dry, but it's just harder to get into the dish with the other one. So, of course, anytime you're using paste, you have to move with haste. Otherwise, this is going to dry. And then we'll be glad that we use the wax in case we have an oops moment. No one has oops moments, right? Those don't exist. Okay, I've got that all covered pretty good. Grab that excess back into my jar. Okay, he goes into my water bath. And there we go. Use the Big Daddy. Okay, let's dry him since I am going to do some overlapping here. Use the Big Daddy. So our share word of the day is hashtag. What did we decide it was? I've already forgot. Sandy, do you remember what's our hashtag word of the day? I think you and Emily came up with it. Farm, hashtag farm's our word of the day. So share this on your timeline. Hashtag farm is the word you'll come back and put the comments to be entered into our giveaway. We only had a couple more that we needed. So tomorrow we should be doing our drawing for a finished project that we've completed this week. I did also build me a YouTube channel. I had a coworker that kept on telling me when I was doing these lives that I should jump over and build me a YouTube channel or whatever he called it. And I was like, well, you know. So I finally looked into it. Was it yesterday I done that? Whenever I posted it. So I've only got like about 3 videos transferred over there. So trying to build me up some subscribers. That'd be kind of cool. Does the shimmer colors dry out like the others? This is shimmer paste. So any of your paste are water-based, so it's like chalk paint. So the longer the lid stays open, the more apt it is to dry out. But you'll just put some distilled water in there and stir it around, and you're good. You're good to go. Now we also have ink that comes in shimmers. So the ink is what you would use for anything that has to be washed and heat set. So we've got shimmers over there in that line as well. They just came out with the shimmers for the paste. But they're made the same way. They just have the shimmer already in there, so you don't have to worry about putting glitter in there. Because we were all putting glitter. So we were putting our paste down and then sprinkling some glitter on it. And that's how we were getting our little glimmer effect. See, I was afraid I was going to have a hard time getting enough paste down. Using the Big Daddy. But you just put some distilled water in there and stir it up. It's better to start with a little and then add as you need it, because the first time I'd done that, I put it underneath the water hose, not the water hose, the sink, and it came out too much because of course it was the sink, right? And then I had to leave the lid off of it for a while so it would dry up. So don't do it my way. It's easier to use a little spray gun and put a little bit and then add as needed until you get it the right consistency. Or we now have the misting spray, the new little guy. He's pretty cool. Okay, so I've got this guy covered up. See, I was afraid Big Daddy was just going to be... Okay, so moment of glory. Ooh, he's pretty. Purdy, purdy, purdy. I want the coffee cup. Grateful, thankful, blessed. No way I could win again. Now those coffee cups would make an awesome prize, wouldn't it? To get a little set of coffee cups as your gift for winning. So this will be one of our options for the next vertical sign workshop, which is the 28th. So doing it on the 4-foot board, you can either pick stained wood like the other one I showed you, or the back side of this board is a stained wood look. And you could either put welcome on here, or you could put autumn. So that's a $40 workshop. Or if you want to put both welcome and autumn, then that would be the 40 plus the 15 on the other side. So that would be 55 for both. So then you'd have autumn on one side, and then you flip it over and have welcome on the other side. How cool, huh? Or if you want the small sign, the 3-foot sign versus the 4-foot, it's 30. And then I'm also going to have the word fall to go on the back of that one. So you either could do home, or you could do fall, or you could do both as well. And it's 15 for the extra word on the back, and that one's 30. So that would make that 45 to do both. And that workshop's the 28th of July. It's from 2 to 4. I've already got that listed in the event section. And I'm working on more workshops at COSBA Coffee Company. That was a cool class. I love that environment up there. We had the little private room. And you get a wine flight. So you'll do your project and then you get wine sampling. It was 4 different wines. I think it was 2 reds and 2 whites. That you got to sample out, and he gives you like little histories on these wines. Where I think one was German, and I don't remember all the other stuff. I did keep the little flyer, so that's pretty cool. Or if you're not a wine drinker, which is kind of like me, I don't really drink wine. We got coffee and we got a cinnamon roll. So I'm working on 2 more workshops up at COSBA coming in August. Yes, or even just... Okay, here's where we're at. I'm liking these nice wide letters. Aren't these pretty? Super cute, super cute. Okay, we've got a T. Y'all hear my dog over there whining? So I watched the grandbaby today. She was so stinking cute today. I think she was dressed up in one of her little birthday outfits. It was so cute. She was getting on her cute little vehicles that I got for her. Boy, she's getting so big. She still can't talk. She still walks around babbling, but I'm trying to get her to say Mimi. Mimi, Mimi, but she's not. She's not yet. So has everybody, have y'all been noticing I've been posting the Christmas in July on the VIP page? So if you're not a member of the VIP page, I've got 2 VIP pages depending on if you're local or if you're online. So if you're local to the Crestview, Florida area, then put VIP local if you'd like that link to get in on the deals. And if you're not local, then put VIP online. So that's VIP online. That's where I can post all my specials at. They go on a closed forum. And I'm currently doing Christmas in July. So every day I'm posting a new special. All of these specials are good for the whole month of July, as long as I still have the item in stock. So this is just items I have on hand in my personal stock. So once my stock is depleted, then the special is over. The transfers I listed today, I only had 1 of each one. So 1 of each one. So when they're gone, they're gone. Christmas in July. I also posted, I thought was going to be a really cool idea for my online folks since they're not local and they can't come to the workshops. But I'm not really getting any participation in that, so I don't know if they're interested in doing that or if they're not, if they've been just too busy not to vote or what. But we've got chalk box kits that come straight from the company. So I was posting all the chalk box kits to see what everyone was interested in doing, and then I was going to offer like an online virtual workshop. So like if everybody liked the one that has farmhouse, I think that was like $39.99. I'd have to look at them. But there was a couple of them that was like $34 or $39.99, and everything comes from the company, and you get your transfer, you get chalk paste singles, you get your chalkboard, your surface. It's like a kit in a box. You've got your whole project right there. The only thing it does not have in it is a squeegee, you know. But it's more like one of these smaller sizes, but you can pick what squeegee you want because you'll be buying your own squeegee because that's extra. So you pick what size squeegee you want. And then, depending what everybody wants to do, you know, we'll take a poll. And whichever poll wins, that's the one I would do. I was planning on doing it like in a month. Give everybody a couple of weeks, you know, a month, whatever, to get your kit in. And then we do like what we're doing here, doing online, but just doing it in that VIP group. And everyone does the project at the same time in your own house. I thought that would be kind of cool. What do y'all think? I'm about an hour east of Crestview. Well, Joyce, the question would be, would you want to be in the local VIP group so you can keep track of the workshops in case you wanted to drive here for a workshop? Or do you think you wouldn't be interested in that and you just want to see all the specials I do for online folks? Because that's the big difference. It's my online guys. I try to do stuff because they're out of state. And just like I was talking about the virtual workshop I'm throwing at them. But I think I only got 1 vote for that. So I'm not sure if they're interested in any of that. It was just an idea. Just an idea. I'm going to make sure this is going to fit. Okay. I just want to make sure it was fitting. We're getting kind of close. You know, I got this bow up here at the top. So even though I have a little bit of extra room at the top minus the bow, I don't know. I may have to change out that bow to go with this. I don't know. It's a sunflower. It kind of goes with autumn too, right? So for my, well, we talked about the workshop on the 28th. So the next workshop is, I'd have to look at the date, but it's like 2 weeks after that, but it's on a Thursday. No, I have to look at my dates. I don't remember. But I think we're going to do the pumpkin cutouts for that one. I'm leaning toward that one. So we're playing our share game for everyone coming on. Our word of the day is #farm. So if you want to share this over on your timeline, come back and put #farm. You'll be entered in our giveaway that we're going to be having tomorrow. And if you're new to Chalk Couture, you've never heard anything about it, don't know what this is or who I am, put a 1 in the comment. I'd like to welcome you. Chalk Couture is a fairly new company. We just turned 2 years old. We're a direct sales company. We deal with reusable silkscreen transfers, chalk paste, ink, and a wide range of surfaces. So we make home decor. And what I really love about it is the versatility, in the transfers. They're reusable. You can use them anywhere from 8 to 12 times. I can use the same transfer on a wood surface or a glass or a mirror or a piece of furniture or a t-shirt. I mean, it is endless what you can use this stuff on. People have put this stuff on walls, on stoves, refrigerators, pallet wood. I mean, we're putting it on wood here. Chalkboards, mirrors. I mean, it is pretty much endless, 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 endless what you can do with this. And then what drew me into it is, you know, I can have that big old chalkboard in my foyer, and when the holiday's over, instead of me finding a place for it in the attic, I just erase it. I erase it and put the next season up, and hey, done deal. No more lugging crap up to the attic. We'll save all that for my hubby for his blow-ups. Him and his blow-ups. I'm just going to have all my decor where I can erase it on the chalkboard and put the next season up and call it done. Okay, all of these go over here in my water bath, and I'm going to wash them, and it's just water I've got this in, so all I've got it in, and I'll just wash it and let it dry. Put it back on the little backing paper, and it's good to go until I'm ready to do another project with it. Okay, guys, so here is autumn. Don't know, I may have to move the bow up a little higher. The bow may have to come up. I've got him glued, so I'll have to unglue him and bring him up a little higher, I do believe. Or maybe cut those little tails off a little bit, maybe. Let's try that. Let's see about tucking the tails in. Okay. There, that was better. So now we have our sign that we took off the welcome, and now we have autumn. So this will be one of the choices that we'll have for the next vertical sign workshop. You could do autumn just like this. You can do it on, this is a white painted back. You can pick white as the back, or you could put autumn on the stained wood, and you can put autumn on this, or you can just stick with welcome. So either one of those options is available for this sign. This is a $40 workshop. That'll be the 28th of July. Or you can do both. You can do autumn and you can do welcome. So that's 40 plus 15, so that's 55 for both. And then our other sign, that's a 4-foot sign, we have the little 3-foot sign here. We done this at our last workshop. So he's 30. You can put the O here, or you can put the sunflower here. I just love that sunflower. He came out so stinking cute. So you can do home, or another option for this one is you could do fall. I'll have the letters for fall. Or you could do both home and fall. So the add-on one is 15 for the back. So this one's a $30 workshop for this size board. So 30, 40, so that's 45 to do both sides. Boy, you're making me do some math here, aren't you? So that's the 28th of July. I've already got that listed in the event section. So if you're interested in that, just go to the event section and fill out that registration form for that. And our other project we done today was these cute little coffee cups. We used ink on these. Now I'm going to put these in the oven. I'm going to put the oven on 350 and I'm going to bake them for 30 minutes so I can heat set them. And then these guys will be good to go. And then you can wash them and they will not come off. Stinking cute. So we used this transfer for that one. That was the transfer we picked out 2 little guys on to put on our coffee cups. And then we used ink versus the chalk. Oh, let me show you these little guys. So for the next workshop and for Wednesday's live, yeah, I was debating since I'm going to come on and do more lives when I'm going to do this. But we'll stick with Wednesday for these. These are our cute little shelf sitters, or you can put them on the mantles or wherever you want to put them. Aren't these so cute? I love these. Love these. We're going to chalk on these, and then this will be the next workshop that I'm going to have up in Cosba Coffee Company. We're going to use these little cute little guys. So, you guys have a good night, and I will catch you. We'll do our drawing tomorrow if we've got at least our 10, so come back and see me for the drawing. That'll be at 7 o'clock Central Time. I'll check to make sure we've got our 10 that we need. I'm pretty sure we got it. Vicki, our hashtag for tonight is #farm is our share word. We're going to do these on Wednesday. We're going to chalk up these little guys. He's going to be our next workshop up at Cosba. More wine or coffee, whatever we decide that we're going to do there. And I'm probably going to be popping on a little bit more this week because, you know, we've got that challenge going on. So I'm going to do these lives. They're going to be shorter and I'm going to do more of them just so I'm doing the challenge. Okay? Y'all have a good night and catch y'all later.